Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Etho Modpack. My name is Classic Tim, and today I've got some great news. This program is just about finished. I've done extensive testing on it to make sure there's almost no possible ways that it could fail, and so far I fixed every single one that I could find, and even added a few more features. I was working on it so much I actually had to refill my lunchbox here. So we've got some toast, which gives a ton of saturation, almost an entire bar of saturation. So this stuff is actually really good. Unfortunately, I've already eaten one though. They go quick. You can only eat 5. And then we've got some other berries that I went around to look for, and then some raw meat, just so that way I can put my chicken in here now. Yeah, just some raw meat, so that way I can just count those since I've already eaten the cooked variants. But yeah. Once I eat these, then I'll juice some. I've got the plants up there. So we've got quite a bit of food left, but I'm going to have to start working on that pretty soon here, because I'm running out of possible things to eat. At first, I wasn't really sure about this mechanic. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but when I went around running around for berries and, cooking the bread for toast, it was actually quite a bit of fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed having to run around to get food instead of just going to go kill more cows. So I like this mechanic, and especially with all the types of food you can make, it's really not that difficult. Anyway, back to the more important part. If you notice, we've got the Minebot 1000. Last episode we had the miner, just the miner. I actually lost that turtle. I did figure out which way he went. Turns out he went that way. Took me a while because this was actually covered here, like this. So I just saw that torch there, and I was looking all around. I couldn't find him. And, yeah, I figured out what the bug was to cause him to go off in that direction. And I fixed that. And there were a couple other things, like before when he broke down over there. It was just some, greater than signs where they're equal, where there's less than signs needed to be, and less than signs where the greater signs needed to be. And just little stuff like that was causing this guy issues, but I'm pretty sure I fixed all of those. And not only that, but I added a few more features to it. One really important feature that it was really helpful with me testing, and it'll be helpful for you guys too. As you know, if you log out or unload the chunks, the turtle will just stop and lose its place. So I added a system in there where you can actually set the radius to start at. So obviously, I've already made it this far, but I had not finished as far as I wanted to go, and it broke down, or I logged out, or I unloaded the chunk, and now he's just stuck there, and I have to start all the way over with him clearing out this ring. Well, now you don't have to. Basically, you just count from the center. So we got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And you count to the last area he was. So this block right here is at the 22 radius. And then if we go in here, and we'll do edit quarry, we just come down here below the setup. And it says enter the starting position, and then you can enter the starting radius. I've already got 21 because I was just working on it. We can set that to 22, so that way he starts from that position. And he will start just going straight ahead. So if you set it to 22 when he's got blocks over here, like if this end point was right here, then he will just ignore those blocks, but it'll be easier if you just, mine those along. But if it's like over there, then you can just set it to 22, and he'll just run along the wall here until he gets to that point, and then he'll start digging. But it's a lot faster than having to wait for him to start over from the beginning. And then the other thing here is just the starting height. So if you have more than 2 blocks, he'll actually be moving up to start digging those. So if he's on the next layer, then you can just enter that to put the next layer. And just in case you don't forget, the starting radius and the starting height defaults are here, just so that way you know it's 3 and 1, because he's at the position. He starts, this first radius right here is 3. 0, 1, 2, and 3. So let's go ahead and start him. I've set up a couple tests here. So I've got water coming down from the ceiling, and I've got sand that will fall in him from all different levels. This level, and this level. So previously, this level would mess him up because it would drop down and hit him, and he wouldn't check. So he'd just keep on moving, and then the sand would just fall in place. He usually got these two, though. And the problem with the water is if you do turtle.dig, it doesn't actually mine away the source block of the water. You actually have to place a block there. So now he detects to see if there's water, and if there is, he'll actually move up into that position and also place water up above it just in case it's in the ceiling. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead, and it'll do that with lava and also gravel too. So let's just go ahead and run it. If we type in, let's just save and exit this, go back to the quarry, and like usual, cobblestone in the first slot, torches in this slot, and coal in the last slot. That's all you need. So it says starting radius is set higher than 3, moving to the new start. Usually this is 3, so it would just do the normal thing. But since it's set higher than 3, it knows that it needs to get around to the end. And he'll actually will break and then replace these torches. I could probably work a way around that, but honestly it's not that big of a deal. So he's almost there. Come on. Alright, so now he should start digging away, right back where he left off. And now you don't have to wait for him to run all the way around. So let's see what he does. We'll just put a torch here maybe. Let's see what he does when he hits this water. So basically what he's doing is he's detecting water above him. So he's not going to bother with this water down here. But as soon as he detects water above him, he's going to move up and then check all around, make sure he's got all the water, and then keep moving along. As you can see, he replaced that water there, so there's not going to be a mess here. It did wipe out the torches, but that's not that big of a deal. So let's see him check the sand. He got that just fine. That just fine. And this is where he would mess up. He digs up, and then that falls on him, but then he double checks, and he'll actually wait just a second for the sand to fall again before he digs. And as you can see, he's moving along now. And he hasn't failed on me in a long time. Oh, let's see. Oh, well, I guess he didn't do it that time. But he'll get that on the next go-around. Since that water was here, it doesn't check that because he knows that on the next way around, he's going to run into that and then move up and then place all the water around here to fix that. So unfortunately, this is going to be here until he gets there. But, you know, he'll make it eventually. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is a new area. I've actually moved up. This was the old area that I was doing some testing on. As you can see, there's lava and water and gravel in certain places, and a lot of mobs, unfortunately. Ooh, he's got a shovel. Oh, I didn't get it. But yeah, so he won't be doing this again. But the reason I actually moved up here was because I want to get into applied Energistics. And I've never used it before, but I hear it is absolutely amazing. I've seen it for storage. Basically, instead of storing stuff in chests, you store it on hard drives on computers. Not these computers, but a different type of computer. So let's just go ahead and look into it. And we got tons and tons of stuff here. I've looked into it a little bit, and it's actually really, really complicated. But once we get it over with, then we've got it. We've got it for the rest of the time we're playing this, and it makes storage and crafting incredibly easy. I can, you know, store all this junk in just one chest instead of all these chests here. And it'll make not only the program simpler, but, you know, when I want to make a jetpack and other tools and basically anything else, it just makes that so much easier. So the first thing we're going to have to make, really, is a drive bay. Or what is it called? Oh, it's a disk drive? Nope, not that one. Here we go, we need an ME drive. And this is where it gets complicated. We need these engineering processors and ME glass cables. So if we look at those, we need an inscriber. And we'll need printed silicon and a printed engineering circuit. Combine that. And to get the printed silicon and the other one over there, we need these inscriber silicon presses. And you get these from meteorites. Now, luckily, I did find a couple meteorites. Usually there's a compass. Oh, looks like he's running back. His inventory must be full. Yep, it is. Let's just watch him for a second. So he should find his way back here just fine. And he's good to go drop off his stuff. Yeah, usually there's a compass you can make that'll point you in the right direction to a meteorite. But while I was hunting for those berries, while I was looking for food, I actually found 2 meteorites right next to each other. So we'll go ahead and check those out in just a minute here. And in those, you can find these presses here, and we still need to make the inscriber. So if we look at these, inscriber, there we go. So we just need some pistons and iron, but we need these Fluix crystals. Fluix crystal. And there's two types of Fluix crystal. This is the pure one. We don't need to make that. Fluix crystal. Yeah, we can just use this one here, which is made by dropping 1 charged Certus quartz and 1 nether quartz and 1 redstone dust in a puddle of water, and then you gotta wait for a little bit. So what we need is these Certus quartz, which is why I am digging at this level, not down there, because Certus quartz only spawn at level 17 and above, which we're standing on 18 right now. So I've set him to dig, a 55 by 55 area and 4 blocks tall. So hopefully we'll get some from that. And we've already mined a little bit here. We've got 2 charged and 12 normal. I don't know if there's a way to charge these, but these ones I found charged. So we'll just go ahead and use these. These should be enough to at least get a couple of these crystals. I'm not exactly sure how many we're going to need, but this will at least give us enough to get that that first machine there. And then we're going to need some other stuff. But as you can see, it gets a little complicated. So I'm going to go ahead and run over to those meteorites and see what we find. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to actually give this program to you guys. So let's just go ahead and edit it really quick and just set the values back to default. Right like that. 3 and 1. That should be good. Control save and exit. And then we'll do pastebin put quarry. Alright, so there's your code, 7TP what.js, or WOT, or 0T I guess. So what you guys are just going to want to do is do pastebin get 7 capital T, capital P, capital W, 0 TJS, and then name it whatever you want. I'll just put quarry. So you can just type in that, and then you guys will get the program. And if you guys want to see how to set that up, you can just watch the last episode. I'm not going to go over that again. So we'll just go ahead and leave that and move on. And there's actually one other thing I wanted to show you guys. Oh, good, it's daytime. I'll start that again later. Yeah, the spruce farm program. Oh, it looks like it's getting to night. I made this sleeping bag. It basically lets you sleep anywhere where you've got an open ground. It's really convenient. Either way, the spruce farm program. You guys remember that the last time it was chopping down the saplings when it shouldn't have? That was because, someone explained this to me in the comments, it was because the sapling keeps track of how many times it attempts to grow. So if this sapling attempts to grow and doesn't grow, it still actually isn't the same as the sapling in the inventory. So it'll kind of just assume it's different and then assume it's a log and then chop it down anyway. So that wasn't working because it'll chop it down even when it's not ready. So I did find out though while I was working on that program down there that there is a new function in this new version of ComputerCraft called turtle.inspect, and it basically just looks at the block in front of it, and then you can check the data name. So it's Minecraft log. So now it's actually just checking for a log. So it doesn't even do anything with the sapling, so this is a good way of doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and just export this program to you guys as well. And there's your code. I'll put that in the description as well. And then that is the same procedure as down there to get this program. And if you haven't seen me use this program before, go ahead and check a couple episodes back is the spruce farm program so you guys can see this in action. So let's go ahead and just run that again so I can get some extra logs while I wait. And there it goes. Yep, I've just been using up this charcoal. I emptied this chest to move all of them down there. But either way, I'm going to go ahead to the meteorites. They're just over here, but I'm not going to make you guys wait. Also, I have to empty my inventory. So I'll be back in just a couple seconds. Okay, so we're coming up on the meteorites right now. Usually these are underground, but occasionally you can find them up top. And I actually found 2 right next to each other. So hopefully they've got everything I need. Supposedly it's like they just have a random chance to give you the presses, and you need 4 of them in total. So there's supposed to be a chest in between, or inside of it. Hopefully. Well, it's supposed to be in the center somewhere. Let's light it up. Oh, these things are just naturally dark. I thought it was in the center. There's supposed to be a chest. I'm pretty much in the center. I don't know if there's a use for this sky stone either. You can make... Oh, you can make the chest. And that's it. Nope, you can smelt blocks. Yeah, okay, there's some stuff you can do with it, so I'll definitely keep it. But there should be a chest in here with the presses. I'm going to go ahead and look around then, and hopefully I'll find it in just a second here. Literally, as I hit the record button, there's the chest. Alright. So it looks like we got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 of the chests. Oh, and we got some skystone too. We've got 3 of the presses that we need. That's awesome. So hopefully that second one will give us the only one that we need. And literally a couple seconds later, here's the chest. And we got the logic and calculation. We had logic, but we needed the calculation. So yes, we've got all 4 of them. That is amazing that we do not have to search for any more of those. Oh, we got some lead nuggets. I'll just go ahead and leave that in there. I'm not going to need a nugget. Alright, so it's awesome because we got all 4 just from these 2 meteorites that I just found while I was searching for berries. So actually, it is a pretty good thing that that we have this food mod, because if I didn't, then I wouldn't go searching for berries, and if I didn't go searching for berries, I would not have found these meteorites. So that is absolutely awesome, because searching for these meteorites from the YouTube videos that I saw about this mod was actually one of the most annoying parts, because they're usually not too common, they're usually pretty far away, and they're usually underground quite a bit. And as you saw there, you need to find more than one to get all the stuff you need. So it's definitely a good thing that we found those really quick. So let's just go ahead and run back to our home here. Oop, I needed to kill another chicken. There we go. Actually, I needed this for later. Did I? I can't remember. We got 3 cooked chicken, eaten twice, so I think I just need the raw ones. Alright, but either way. Man, that toast is going quick. I've already only got 2 left. There was something I wanted to show you in between the home and the meteorites. I just can't remember what it was. Alright, well either way, I'm going to go ahead and get back there and, oh, I know. We actually need to get some quartz. So let's just go ahead. I'll run back and put the portal closer to home. Yeah, we're 102 meters away. And I'll just make another portal, and then we can get some quartz from the nether, and then we should be ready to start crafting this stuff. So I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. Okay, I made the portal. I'm just taking a little sleep here. And flint steel. And off we go. Home is right there. I just put it a little bit behind so we don't have to listen to the portal as we move. Okay, so we just need a few... Jerk plant. Alright, so we just need a few quartz. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. These things are like infinite bone meal. Because they're massive and you just mine them out like this. And then, look, this 12 bone meal from that piece. 3 from that one. And we got 6 from each of those. So we just got 27 bone meal just from that piece. And they're all over the place. So that's awesome. You know, we don't even really need the watering can if we can get bone meal so easy. Oh, what's that? That's from ThomCraft. I haven't used ThomCraft since the last time I used ComputerCraft. Well, that was a quick another run. Well, that little wisp indirectly just killed me there. I was literally distracted by a shiny thing and walked into lava. Alright, well, this is going to be a bit tricky to get my stuff back, and I definitely need to because I had all the Certus quartz on me and all the stuff for the meteorite. So, yeah, it's a good thing that the gravestone saved that. Alright, let's grab some stuff here. Okay, so I've got a bunch of gravel here, and I have to actually be really careful here. I'm already half health, and all my food is down there. Well, I got some stuff I could probably get from the chest down there, but I'd rather not have to, and I'm in a staircase. Where was that? Here it is. Okay, so I got a stack and a half of gravel. That should be enough. I don't know how deep this is. So let's just get back down here. And we will place gravel on this block. Man, it's deep. I hope we have enough. I knew I was going to do that. I knew it. Okay, well that's not a big deal. I've got more gravel, and I'm going to go back and do that again. Okay, I'm making some progress here. I've got the gravel ring around it, and there is one of my gravestones. That is the more recent one. Actually, I should go ahead and put gravel here, so that way I can dig down right here without too much of a problem. So can I place... I should be able to place some gravel below there. Is there gravel below me? Okay, I guess this gravestone counts as a block. I just got really scared. So I should be able to get here. Alright, now can I place it below? Oh, it's still in the way. Okay, what if I break this? Then can I just... This is so scary. Whew! Alright. Okay, so the next gravestone's right below this. So if I place that there, I can get this one back. Alright, so there's that stuff. I can take that off. Now I've got my tools and my cobblestone. Let's go down a little bit more, and there is that gravestone. Again, I should be safe to dig right here. And one more. And the same thing, just put that right there, and there. And there we go, we got our stuff back. Whew, that was scary. Alright, but yeah, we got our quartz and we got our presses. That would have sucked so much if we didn't have the gravestones. So, I don't care if you think that they're overpowered. I don't care if I think that they're overpowered. I'm happy they're here. Okay, so now let's continue our quest for quartz. I did notice some over here. We only need a couple. So let's be very careful not to fall in the lava again. And that is only 3. Oh yeah, I don't have fortune or anything. Yeah, so maybe I'll just chop around a little bit more here. Yeah, this will be enough for sure. You know, because we can only use as many quartz as we have Certus quartz, and we don't have that many. There is a way to charge the normal quartz, but we need to make a machine called the charger. So I'd rather just use these up as I can. Alright, but 14, that'll definitely be enough. So let's go ahead and run back, and we'll continue to craft this stuff. Okay, so now to craft the Fluix crystal, we only need the normal Fluix crystal, I think. So we drop 1 charged Certus quartz, 1 nether quartz, and 1 redstone dust into a puddle. Alright, so let's make a puddle. And I just need to get some redstone dust. Alright, so we should just have to drop, we need a charged one. Drop 1 redstone, 1 charged Certus quartz, and 1 nether quartz. Ping! Alright, let's look it up. And we got 2 Fluix crystals, so that's good. Okay, so we get 2, so that's not bad. Alright, now let's look at that machine we had to make. I forget what it was called. We definitely need to make the ME drive, and to do that we need these. So we need an inscriber. Alright, so after we get the Fluix crystals, we just need 2 sticky pistons and some iron. And that should be it. We got the inscriber. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this down just somewhere. We'll just put it over here out of the way. Alright, so this is where we need to put the items. So let's go back here and look at the ME drive. To make these engineering processors, we need printed engineering circuits, which is the inscriber engineering press and a diamond. So where's the inscriber engineering press? There that is. And then we just need a diamond. And we're going to have to power it somehow. I'm pretty sure the dynamos will work with this mod. Okay, so just this made, and there is our steam dynamo. So let's just go ahead and attach this to this. Oh, that's pretty cool. It actually shows the diamond in there. There's a little display. So this just needs coal and water, and we have plenty of coal, so that's not an issue. And for water, for right now, I'll set up an aqueous accumulator over there later. For now, I'll just fill it up with my bucket. I really should make another bucket if I'm going to keep losing it. It was in my inventory the whole time. Alright, so let's just grab some water. One should be enough to get this thing started. Hopefully this connects and works just fine. Yep, it is getting power quite quickly, actually. So once this reaches 100%, oh, there we go. Printed engineering circuit. Alright, so we've got that one. Now let's go back to the ME drive. You know, sometimes this thing goes really slow. I wonder if it's just because of, you know, how many items there are, but sometimes I just type it in, it just doesn't show up. But it worked there. So we're actually going to need 2 of them, so let's go ahead and grab another diamond. We've got plenty of diamonds all over the place because of how much testing I've done with that thing. Also, once that reaches 100%, I think this thing actually presses it. And there we go. That's a really cool animation. I like that a lot. So we've got these, which is not the same thing as these. We need to have some printed silicon and redstone in there. So we need a silicon press. But then, how do we get silicon? Unknown iron dust. Oh man, please tell me there's an easy way to get this stuff. Sag mill. Do we need to make a crucible furnace? Is that the only way? What's a sag mill? Alright, well I'm going to see if I can get myself some silicon and I'll be right back. Okay, I should have everything I need to make the sag mill. I guess that's what it's called. SAG. Grinds ore and other items. Add grinding balls to increase output and efficiency. Upgrade with capacitors to increase speed and energy storage. Alright, so let's see if I connect this here, will it get power? Sometimes they do. Nope, doesn't look like it does. Okay. Okay, I was going to say, I hope I get that back. So let's go ahead and just move this right now and put that there. So there, now that's getting power. And that'll actually hold power, so that's good. So I can move this thing later. Alright, so if we put sand in here, let's see what that does. Silicon! Alright, not bad. So I don't know what the chance is, but let's just go ahead and make 4. That should be enough for now. And let's go ahead and move this. Well, actually, if I break that, then I'm going to lose the water. That's fine. I'll just place the water again. We will have more efficient ways of making energy in the future. But like I said, well, just place that upside down. But like I said, I just want to do this as soon as possible to make the future easier. So yeah, let's put the coal back in there. And, oh, it actually saved its power. That's cool. But just for measure, we'll go ahead and fill it up with some more water for when it needs it. Because I'm sure it will. Alright, so put that there. And then now we put the silicon. Looks like we're going to do one at a time. And we put the press here. And that is pressing. There we go. So that's one of those. And we need to make 2. To make 2 printed engineering circuits. Alright, so there we go. Now, then, let's go back to the ME drive. as we wait for that to pop up. It seems like the longer I'm logged on, the longer it takes. If I log on pretty quick, then it's pretty fast, but otherwise not so much. So we need printed silicon, an engineering cell, and some redstone. So I should have all that on me. Put these up here. It's annoying that you cannot do more than one at a time. But I guess it makes sense the way this is set up. Well, that's cool. It's got all three of them in there and just squishes them together. And we've got the engineering processor. Alright, so let's make one more. And then figure out what we need to do next. We just need these ME glass cables and iron ingots, then we got it. Alright, so it looks like we need 2 more fluix crystals here. That's kind of unfortunate. And then we need to make the quartz fiber, which is nether quartz dust and some glass. We get 3 of those. Those are pretty expensive, actually. We only get 3, and it takes 6 glass and 3 of these. Alright, but we got both of these, so we're on the right track here. So I'm just going to go ahead and make another set of nether quartz. That's our last Certus quartz crystal, so hopefully we're not going to need... Oh, I just put in all of them. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'd rather not wait to see if it takes them all. Hey, I'm right-clicking. When I right-click, isn't it supposed to only drop 1? Oh, I guess that side doesn't work. Oh well. And redstone. Wait for it. I picked them up, didn't I? Yes, it did. Okay, 3rd time's the charm. Oh, no, wait, no, it did work. Yeah, I got 3 fluix crystals now. So, let's go ahead and take a quick sleep. And I'm going to have to figure out how to grind nether quartz, because that's why I need to do this. Certus quartz or nether quartz. We'll do nether quartz since they're a lot easier to get. We need a grindstone. Alright. Grindstone. And wait a couple seconds for that to pop up. I assume we need the applied Energistics one. So we got stone. We need 3 Certus quartz, but they're not charged, so that's good. Oh, we can't use nether quartz too. Alright, so that's actually a really easy recipe to make. I can do that. We need 6 stone. It was 6, right? No, 5 stone. I can do math. 5 stone. Let's get the iron out of there. I was just having that smelt. And what else? 5 stone, 3 nether quartz, and a wooden gear. We've got enough to make a wooden gear right here. And while we wait for that to go, we need something else too. And I don't remember what it is, so let's see if we can find it. We need to like put something, it doesn't use power, it uses actually like a hand crank. Come on. So we need to make the hand crank. There it is, wooden crank. Alright, so that's just sticks just like that, and that's not a problem. Alright, so this is good. This is not too complicated. It seems more complicated before I did it. Now that I'm doing it, it's not bad. Alright, so let's just make that hand crank. Alright, and then are these done? Yes, they are. So let's go back to the grindstone. Actually, it'd be probably faster just to do it right here, because that doesn't work. Why didn't that work? Gear. Nether quartz. Oh, because it's cobblestone on the bottom, so we actually only need 3 stone. And then the rest is cobblestone. Or two cobblestone I needed. Alright, there we go. The quartz grindstone. So this doesn't actually use power, so we just put that right there. Put the crank on it. Like that. And we'll just put in some quartz up top. And then if I hold this down... Alright, that's not doing anything, so... Oops. Nether quartz. I can't take that out. And I can't grind it again. Do I take these out? Now can I grind it? I am lost. I can't take that out. I can't put stuff there. I can put stuff there, but I can't crank it. What did I do wrong? Alright, there it goes. Crank, crank, crank. There we go. Another quartz dust. How many did I need? I think 3. I should have glass making while I do this. Unless I already have some glass. I think I do, actually. Yes, I do. Alright, so that's 2. So let's see if we can get one more out of that. And 3. Okay. So we'll take that out. And now we can make the... Nope, these go here. Man, all this crafting just to make the stuff to make crafting easier. There we go. And Fluix crystals like that. I probably get 4, so that's pretty good. And I'll use just one of those. We get... Actually, it's only 4. It's 4 times that, so that's not bad. Alright, back to the ME drive. Just to make the one machine, too. This isn't even all of them. Okay. And it looks like we're ready to make this thing. Alright, and there we go. The ME drive. This is the first step to our advanced storage in this mod pack. So basically, each one of these slots is a hard drive slot, so you can put a bunch of hard drives in there, and basically each one of these hard drives, the bigger ones, can store thousands and thousands of items. So this one block right here can literally store thousands and thousands of items. So this is going to be really helpful in the future. But there's still a lot of stuff we have to do to set this up, and we're going to have to figure out our power situation, because this is not going to cut it. So I'm going to have to end the episode here, though. This took a long time just to make this one machine, but it'll get easier in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time.